Every day we talk about what to learn this, take this course, but nobody talks about how to learn, which is equally important, if not more. And learning is a process, is a skill which develops over time. We have to spend more time with learning, we have to spend more time doing things we like, we have to go through deliberate practices to learn more. So today I will share 7 tips with you which will improve your how to learn, not what to learn. There's an important discrimination between these two, which we need to keep in mind, that what to learn and how to learn. So I will share 7 tips with you today, which has helped me and a lot of other authors, a lot of other entrepreneurs to learn and to retain more information. So number 1 is gesture. Imagine coming like this and sleeping like this in a class. How can you learn with an improper gesture? If you're not sitting straight, if you're not in a mood, if your body doesn't respond to what you are learning, you're not learning. You're not going to retain. You can listen to all this information, but you cannot retain this information afterwards. So it's important that you have to have a proper gesture. I personally know a person who was trying to do CA Chartered Accountancy, and in Pakistan we know that it's very difficult, that you have to go through a lot of papers, and that person was failing. When I asked their process of how do you learn, how do you study, where do you study, and I got to know that that person studies on the bed, where you sleep, in a lying down position. I was surprised. I was like, no, that's not how you learn. That's not how your body retains information. You need to sit straight, you need to have a chair and a table, learn there, study there. And that person started to pass all the exams just by changing the gesture, just by changing how your body is during the learning process, during the study process. So it's very important to have a proper gesture while you are learning. You can't just be lying around and sleeping when you're learning. No, you will not be able to retain this information for later use. So it's very crucial, very important to have a proper gesture. Second way is the most important way of all the steps. It's going to help you retain more information. It's going to help you understand more information. You can turn this information into a knowledge which can be used for later, which can be used when the time arrives. When you have a problem, you studied that, you learned that. So it's very important what it is. It's learn with a teaching mindset. Yes. When you're learning, don't learn because you want to learn because you want to teach. And you can practice it with your friends, your family, your wife, your husband, your children. Learn and teach. And when you learn with a teaching mindset, you start to ask more questions. You start to have more questions that what my audience would ask me when I will be teaching these, right? So it creates new connections in your neurons that it helps you to retain more information and understand in a way that you will be able to teach someone. You don't necessarily need to teach someone, but having a mindset that you will teach someone helps a lot. I learned about these teaching mindsets when I was an undergrad student. When I started to teach my friends and juniors, I started to learn more. I started to understand more deeper concepts. And one of the reasons I'm successful today, I completed my Ph.D, I have 2 different postdocs, because I started to teach. And wherever I go, I learn with the mindset of teaching. It gives you benefit of understanding more. Third step is to close all the tabs of your Chrome browser or whatever browser you're using every night. It means literally as well as figuratively. Literally, close everything when you turn off your computer at night or in the evening. And promise yourself that you will not check, you don't need to find anything on the internet right now. Same with the life. When you are done something, just make a goal that today I will learn this, today I will study this or do this. And after you are done, you are done. Don't lie to yourself. Just be, if you're done, you are done. You're not going to do anything else on that area, in that field. So try, when you're done, you are done. So what it does, it helps you to relax. It helps you to be at peace. It helps you to enjoy after learning. Enjoy. You don't need to constantly think about it. Because like if you're thinking about it constantly, you will not have time to have more ideas. You will not have time to enjoy the new ideas. So I think it's very important to close all the tabs in your computer and in your life when you're done with something for the next day. I started to do this quite recently, and my wife always used to tell me like, close all the tabs in your Chrome browser. There are like 100 tabs open. And I'm like, I'm fine. I know where my stuff is. But when you realize that it's in your brain, it's like it's affecting your brain that everything is open. I have to do this, I have to do that. No. Close the browser, close everything with your everyday. It's important. I started to do this quite recently, and I can feel the difference in my mindset. I'm more relaxed just by closing all the tabs. Let's come to the number 4 point. Number 4 point is sleep. Sleep well. I cannot emphasize importance of this step. Sleep well. People try to sacrifice their sleep because they want to do this, they want to learn that. Trust me, you're not learning. Trust me, you are doing one stupid thing after another if you are not sleeping well. Sleeping is very important. It reorganizes your brain. It gives you a breathing space for your brain. So sleep. Sleep very well. Don't compromise on your sleep. At least 6 to 8 hours of sleep every night is very important. If you're sleeping 3 to 4 hours every night, trust me, in the long run, you will regret it. You will regret it. So stop doing that and sleep more. It is a scientific research that your brain starts to deteriorate when you don't sleep properly. When you don't have enough sleep, your brain is not responding to new learnings. It's even getting worse. And it's one of the major reasons for Alzheimer's and dementia in the old age. So help yourself with sleeping, with the proper sleeping routines. The 5th point is to eat healthy. In general, we don't consider learning and eating healthy as the same thing. In general, eating healthy is considered good for body, but it's good for brain as well. If your brain is active, you are ready to learn. If your brain is not active, trust me, whatever you do, how much time do you spend, you will not learn anything. Your bacteria in the gut are directly connected to your brains. No matter what do you want to do in your life, eat healthy for good learning. That's key. Not only for your body, for your brain as well. Recently, I made one video with Naseem Ali, and she explained how to schedule your day and what to eat during the day, during the night, what's good for you, what's bad for you, and how to design your day according to the food plan. So coming to my 6th point, be humble. Be open for learning. Just say, I don't know. Repeat after me. I don't know. How does it feel? You have to adopt this methodology in most of the cases in your life where you don't know anything. Just say, I don't know, and be open for learning. One of the biggest mistakes I made during my Ph.D. was pretending to know what I don't know. When I opened up that I don't know, I was helped by so many other people, and I was surprised that why I didn't that earlier. I could learn more. My learning speed, my learning curves went up right away. So I would advise, be humble. Don't pretend to know when you don't know. If the glass is full, if you pretend the glass is full, if you have a cap on the glass, you cannot put more water in the glass. So try to empty yourself. Try to be open for learning. Try to be open for saying, yes, I want to learn that. The 7th point, the last point, is stretch yourself. Stretching means physically as well. Move around, be active while you're learning, but also while you're practicing anything you are learning. Let's say you're learning how to cook, but you know only 2-3 dishes how to cook, and you are perfect at that, you're best at that. But if you don't know anything else, you don't know cooking. You only know how to cook these 3 dishes. This is a huge difference. Stretch yourself. Physically, it gives your brain more power, more oxygen to learn, but also in your practice, that what you do in your life, whatever you are practicing, whatever you are learning, try to go beyond. Try to go what you don't know. Try to go beyond what you already know. Stand on the shoulders of what you know and look for things you don't know. It's going to change your perspective about what you know and how you can be improved. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Be happy and enjoy the surprises of life.